Hey, it's Laci, your Las Vegas gal, back again with another amazing What's Going On in Las Vegas events video. Now, before I get started, I just want to say, it's January, my friends. Yeah, January 2024. I can't believe it either. This is freaking crazy. And I have to just say for a moment that 2023 was a year for the books when it comes to Las Vegas. Casino openings, crazy sad events happening, amazing growth, thousands and thousands of you moving here every single day to make my neon hometown your neon hometown. Here's what I want to say to you, my friends. Before I start into this amazing video with all the crazy cool stuff happening in January, I want to just talk about real estate for 2 seconds. Yes, I'm a realtor. This is what I do for a living. I want to make you the best Las Vegas local, the happiest Las Vegas local today. I know that a lot of you are watching my videos because you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas someday, or you might already live here. If you want to live your best Las Vegas life and you're thinking about buying a home, do not sit on the fence or the sidelines. Get off the sidelines, get off the fence today. As we move into 2024, we're going to see a huge shift in the rates. The Fed is going to be dropping them. We're going to be seeing a lot of opportunity, which means the prices are going to go up. So if you've been on the sidelines, I'm going to ask you to get right off of that fence, get off the sidelines, call me today, click the link in the description below, or you can call me at the phone number that's displayed on the screen. I want to talk to you today. I don't care if you're moving now or you want to move 10 years from now. I want to have that conversation so we can get your journey started right away. Okay, enough about that. Let's move on to 2024. This month is crazy filled with all kinds of cool stuff. Now, if you've been watching my event videos for a long time, you know as well as I do that I'm not going to include everything in the video that's got going on around town because I would literally be here for a year. So I've selected some of the coolest stuff that I found out there. Let's jump into it. We're going to start with local events. Okay, my friends, as always, I start with local events because my goal is to make you a Las Vegas local someday. Let's start with the Las Vegas Farmers Market, which happens every single Saturday in downtown Summerlin. We've also got a really fun event happening at Millennium Fandom Bar, which is downtown. They're having the Hunger Games Gala, cosplay, party, and contest. That's gonna happen on January 13th. What I love about Millennium Fandom Bar is that it's genuinely like you're walking into Comic-Con every time you walk into that bar. You could see RoboCop about to hook up with, I don't know, R2-D2, and it's just for the books. It's gonna be a night for the books for sure. So be sure to check out Millennium Fandom online to learn more. Local casino fun is something that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about for a long time. I've dabbled with including it in my videos, but when it comes to living in Las Vegas, it definitely is not all about the Strip. And I've mentioned it multiple times in videos that our local casinos have kind of served as our community centers and neighborhood hubs for food and entertainment for many, many, many years. This month, the local casinos sort of seem to be duking it out from an entertainment perspective. They are all vying for your attention, and I'm here for it. So I'm not even gonna cover all of the options that are on the list, but I'm gonna let you know that this is what I've got for you. It's a crazy lineup. So with Station Casinos, one of my favorites to honor Durango Station, which opened last month, we're gonna talk about Club Madrid inside Sunset Station. They're gonna be featuring the Spasmatics, the 80s band, on January 5th, Yellow Brick Road on January 12th, Private Eyes, the premier Hall & Oates tribute band, on January 19th, and Empire Records, the 90s tribute band, on January 26th. Rock's Lounge at Red Rock Resort is another really great spot. They do a lot of fun events and it's a beautiful venue. They're gonna have an 80s night on January 5th, the 442s on January 19th, Mojo Juju, I don't know who that is, but they're gonna be playing on January 26th. And then the Chrome showroom over at Santa Fe Station is gonna have Paradise Kitty, which is an all-girls Guns N' Roses band, on January 27th. Now, keep in mind also Stoney's, which is a country line dancing bar, just opened up over at Santa Fe Station, so you might wanna go check that out. It's in the northwest part of town. Rampart is the last one I'm going to be mentioning from the locals casinos. Pop Rebels Duo is going to be playing on January 5th and 6th. Be sure to stay tuned to our locals casinos. I'm going to be including a lot more of them as we start doing these videos and move forward. They're also going to be having D&D Project on January 12th and 13th, Cool Change, January 19th and 20th, and Jam It, January 26th and 27th. All right, as I was reading through the list of options for concerts this month, I couldn't help but kind of giggle at some of the names of these bands. Needless to say, I have no idea who many of these bands are, but here's what I've got for you. I'm definitely not including every single one, but the ones that I'm including are either funny to mention or they're really cool events that I'm probably gonna be attending myself. Virgin Hotels is going to be hosting Cupcake January 13th, Drew Hill and Genuine on January 14th. I'm definitely going to that one. Ladylike, which is a Retros 50 inspired modern burlesque show. They're going to be doing that every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So catch them if you can. Catch You on the Rebound is the next band, which I don't know who that band is, but they're playing on January 20th. Glenn Matlock and the Maestros, presented by the Punk Rock Museum, is going to be on the 23rd, and the Mountain Goats on January 30th. The Mirage is going to be hosting Randy Rainbow for President on January 26th. The Sphere, of course, is continuing to host U2, the U2 UV experience, on multiple dates, so just check their website to see when they're available. And they just announced that Fish is going to be coming to the Sphere, and that's going to be in April. The Palms, of course, is going to be hosting Collective Soul on January 20th, and Aaron Lewis on January 27th. House of Blues is stepping up their big game again when it comes to concerts this month. They're going to be having Wild Child, a Doors tribute band, on January 5th, Black Flag for you punk fans on January 10th, the Taylor Party, the TS Dance Party, which is an 18 and over event, on January 12th. It's really hard to come by 18 and over events here in Vegas, so when they happen, I always want to try to mention them to you. Gasolina Party on January 13th. And of course, Santana is going to be continuing his residency for multiple dates throughout the month. Lastly, they're going to be featuring Isaiah Rashad on January 29th. Now, the Smith Center for Performing Arts is one of my all-time favorite locations and venues here in Las Vegas. They host a number of really cool events, way too many for me to include because they have multiple venues on site. This month, I'm just mentioning some of the ones that stood out to me, and there's some good ones, so here we go. The Lon Bronson Band is going to be playing on January 6th. Chicago, yes, Chicago is going to be playing January 16th through the 21st. Music and Memories with Mary Lou Henner is going to be on January 20th. And this is one I'm super excited about. The First Ladies of Disco, the ultimate flashback experience. I'm a huge disco fan, always have been. This event is featuring Martha Wash, Linda Clifford, Norma Jean Wright, and special guest performers Marsha Warfield, Janice Marie, Anita Ward, and Thea Austin. All of those ladies are amazing disco stars from the 70s. January 23rd, I hope I'm going to be there. Another really cool event that's going to be happening is Balanchine and Robbins, which is going to be a ballet, dance, music experience. For the dancer in me, I am just in heaven. I'm going to be basically living at the Smith Center for Performing Arts all throughout January. That event's happening January 27th and 28th. Matt Schofield is going to be on January 27th as well. And the Black Violin Experience Tour is going to be over there at Smith Center as well on January 30th. Area 15 continues to bring the heat when it comes to raves and cool parties and events, and just, it's literally like the date extravaganza. If you're looking for something to do, just show up, you'll fall into an event, I promise you. This is only a snippet, just want to remind you, it's only a snippet. Decadon on January 5th, the Goth and Glampire Rave on January 13th, Merry Drop-Ins on January 12th, Max Sabbath on January 21st. And again, that is just a sliver, a droplet of all the stuff they have going on. So check out Area 15 when you have a chance online. Brooklyn Bowl is going to be hosting a bunch of really cool stuff as well. Their event calendar was so freaking full, I couldn't even decide what to include. So I just grabbed two events randomly. These are actually pretty cool. The Be Our Guest, the Disney DJ Night, is going to be happening on January 5th. That's going to be, I believe, an all-ages show, so that should be pretty cool. And Keller Williams is going to be playing on January 25th. Westgate's going to be hosting My Brother Elvis, an evening with David Stanley on January 10th. And G3, Joe Satriani, Eric Johnson, and Steve Vai on January 27th and 28th. From a nightlife perspective, you know Las Vegas has it going on. We do it right, we do it better than anyone. I don't want you to challenge me on this because we're always gonna win. But this month, of course, we have our usual suspects in terms of residents: Dylan Francis, the Chainsmokers, Marshmello, A-Craze, Two Friends, Griffin, Snake Hips, and so many more. So if you're looking for nightlife, Google nightlife in Las Vegas, and there you go, that's all you need. When it comes to comedy, apparently Vegas kind of thinks we might need a good laugh to kick off 2024 and get over the holiday trauma and all the crazy stuff that happened in 2023, because we have a huge lineup of comedians and even some new showrooms to talk about. Virgin Hotels is going to be hosting Marlon Wayans on January 13th. The Encore Theater is going to be hosting Sebastian Maniscalco again, January 13th and 14th, and Chris Tucker, which should be a great show, January 19th and 20th. Mirage Theater is going to be hosting Atsuko Okatsuka on January 20th. Brad Garrett's Comedy Club is going to be hosting Brandon Vestal, January 1st through 7th. Percy Cruz, too, for multiple dates. And Brad Garrett himself is actually going to be there the 12th and the 13th. Chris Frangiola, I love his comedy. He's going to be there the 15th to the 21st. Mike Gaffney, the 22nd through the 28th. And Nate Craig, the 29th through the 30th. Ahern Live Comedy Showroom is the first time I'm actually mentioning them in my videos. They're going to be hosting Dennis Blair the 25th through the 28th, Felicia Michaels January 18th through 20th, and Leslie Norris Townsend January 4th through 6th. I did those in reverse, but you get my drift. Westgate's also going to be hosting Cristela Alonso on January 20th. Now, Wise Guys is an amazing, sort of a local comedy club. They've got 2 locations, one downtown and one at Town Square, both one on Las Vegas Boulevard and one on Main Street downtown. They've got a huge lineup this month. Matt Balasai, Ty Riviera, Don McMillian, Kevin Nealon from SNL, Jason Chaney, Mike Eaton, Chappelle Lacey, Drew Lynch, Jeff Leeson, Mike Cannon, Donnell Rawlings, Moho Brooks, and so many freaking more. It's a huge lineup, so be sure to check out Wise Guys when you get a chance. Resorts World's gonna be hosting Impractical Jokers, one of my kids' favorite shows. They're gonna be here January 13th. And there's quite a few things happening when it comes to comedy in Las Vegas, so just do yourself a favor, do a little research. These are just the ones that I felt were worthy of mentioning. When it comes to sports, you guys know I'm not a sports girl, but dang, I'm kind of starting to become one. I'm going to more games, I'm learning about the game rules. I'm kind of feeling smarter about this. So this month is not a huge month for sports because next month is when, of course, the Super Bowl arrives. But we've got Golden Boy Promotions is going to be presenting Ortiz Jr. versus Lawson, a boxing match on January 6th. Of course, VGK, Vegas Golden Knights, are going to be versus everyone and their mom. Check out their schedule online. You can see who they're playing against. UNLV Rebels men's basketball is competing on multiple dates, so be sure to check that out online as well. Total Nonstop Action, TNA, wrestling is going to be at the Pearl Concert Theater at the Palms, January 13th and 14th. And of course, our Raiders are going to be wrapping up their season with the game against the Broncos. Now, this one I decided to include a couple of extra things, some weird stuff that's coming into town, or just some cool things to mention that are not really into the other categories. Disney on Ice, Frozen, and Encanto is going to be at Thomas and Mack Center, January 4th through 7th, a perfect way to kick off the year with all the family. The AVN Awards, that's right, the Adult Film Awards are going to be coming back to Las Vegas as they always do. They're going to be over at Resorts World, January 27th. The GayVN Awards, the Gay Adult Video Awards, are going to be at Resorts World also on January 25th. The Winter Fancy Food Show is also going to be coming into town January 20th through 23rd. It's 3 days of networking and trend spotting and also sampling of some of the newest and best specialty foods from hundreds of exhibitors all around, more than 40 categories. It's a really cool event, so be sure to check that out online. That's going to be it for me this month. There's so much happening in January. I actually think I just spent my entire paycheck on at least 6 of those events that are going to be happening. I really hope to see you at some of those events, and I really hope that you take the time to venture off the Strip this month to try to kind of experience what's going on in and around Las Vegas. Don't forget to check out the Sphere. Don't forget to check out Fontainebleau, of course, and do not forget to check out Durango Station in the southwest part of town. If you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, you know, my friends, I want to know about it. I want to know about it today. I don't care if you're thinking about moving now or 10 years from now. I would like you to move sooner rather than later so the prices don't go up on you. But I don't care when you're moving. I want to be your friend. I want to chat with you about what your dreams are and how I can get you to Las Vegas. I want to make my neon hometown your neon hometown. So do me a favor, click the link in the description, fill out the little form, let's set up a time to talk, or just text me on the phone number that's on the screen below. I'm looking forward to seeing you in February. I've got a lot of really fun events and really cool stuff happening this year, so stay tuned, and thanks for always watching and supporting what I do. Happy 2024. Happy New Year.